certified most accurate. Now your TV5 First Alert forecast.
Well, good Sunday morning, mid-Michigan. Snow has been overspreading parts of the state so far this morning. Areas that have been looking at snow for the past hour or so have already seen accumulations on roadways, and we're just starting to get that here in mid-Michigan. This is a view over Cadillac, Michigan this morning, and I'm showing this because you can see the snow already accumulating there on the roadways, and it's really not a lot of snow at all. It's an inch or less, but it's very easily accumulating on roadways, and this is what we're going to be seeing as we go into the rest of our day today here in mid-Michigan. We've been seeing light accumulations only in parts of mid-Michigan so far this morning. This is a view from Houghton Lake, where again you can see light accumulations there on the grass. You can see lower visibility with a few flakes passing by out there. Temperatures plenty cool enough. We're seeing that snow both fall and stick. We've got temperatures around 30 degrees for just about everybody. Plenty cool enough to see that snow fall, and our ground temperatures are also in the lower to middle 30s. Plenty cool enough for it to stick, and this is something that we haven't had so far this season. We've had our snows at times, like back in Halloween. We had some accumulating snow, but most of it was on elevated surfaces, not necessarily on the ground or on our roadways. That's why we're paying a little bit more special attention to this. And of course, it's also Sunday after a long holiday weekend. A lot of folks either coming and going from mid-Michigan after the holiday, so we have a little bit of heightened travel for us today as well. Here's the storm system as a whole moving through. We'll zoom it in here a little bit, but what I want you to note here is not everybody is actually seeing this snow fall through here. What we're seeing is some dry air underneath of that snow. So as it's falling through the column of air towards the ground, it's actually sublimating. It's similar to melting, where you have the ice crystal that is the snowflake that is turning to your vapor as it falls down towards the ground. So with time, as we moisten up a little bit, all of that snow will continue to fall down. So on your hour-by-hour forecast here, that snow is, again, working through that dry air. Eventually, it does become a little bit more steady as we go into the afternoon. The storm system is going to track very close to just south of our area. What that's going to do is bring some steady snow for parts of mid-Michigan, especially from the thumb down towards the Flint area, which we'll talk about in more detail here in just a moment with a look at the snowfall accumulation numbers. But what we're going to be watching now as we go into the later parts of the afternoon and evening is some more dry air that's going to come in on the backside of this storm system, and it's eventually going to kind of wash out that steady snow. So what we need for big snows here in mid-Michigan are going to be snows that last a long time and snows that are really heavy with those cold temperatures to help it stick. We don't have that long duration snowfall today, and the snow's not going to be overly heavy. So what we do see fall will stick. It's just not going to be a whole lot, and that's kind of where we sit for today. You can see the steady snow moves out pretty quickly by 8 p.m., and then we just have those scattered snow showers moving back through mid-Michigan as we go into the overnight period through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then eventually we'll dry out a little bit by the end of the week. So here's a look right now at your snowfall potential, and we're kind of highlighting this one area where we're expecting some steadier snow to bring better chances for that near or just over 1 inch of accumulation. Again, it's not a lot, but it's our first chance to actually see that accumulate on our roadways. And of course, you know, early in the season, we need that reminder about winter travel. So here's a look from the thumb down towards Flint, 1 inch to 1.5 inches. As you go closer to the heart of mid-Michigan, we're kind of losing some of that steadier snowfall. So we'll still see a little bit of trace to 1 inch is expected. And then out there on the northern and western fringes of mid-Michigan, we're seeing some higher snow totals, both because that's where the snow has been falling the longest relative to everywhere else. And we'll also have a little bit of lake enhancement there as we go into Sunday night. So here's the 7-day forecast. Busy for us today with that light snow. For tomorrow, we do have a few passing showers, but winds will be picking up tomorrow. We're talking gusts of 25 to 30 miles per hour. Temperatures only around freezing. So that means we're going to be looking at wind chills likely in the 20s and teens, with more snow chances Tuesday and Wednesday, and another storm system to end the week.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.